All right, we are going live here. Um, so welcome everybody. We're early. We're not quite 9 o'clock. Um, we're gonna start the game at 9 o'clock. In the meantime, we're gonna let people filter in and say hello, and we'll discuss sort of how the game's gone. I almost need this um, I almost need this as a primer for myself because it's been a while since we played this, and so I'm not sure I remember exactly what was going on. I'm sorry. Welcome everybody. Hello Rob, how are you? I'm that you are glad that you made it. I can invite you as well, and I think the server is everybody. Yeah, the captain was killing it. So let's take a quick look at everybody real quick before we get started because we have a few minutes. Um, so the captain is here in the Magic Cliff, and he was indeed sort of killing it. Like he was doing pretty well, I think, with his soldiers hired. Um, he has 11 and a half points, so he is absolutely on the rise here for sure. And with the dragon essence with purple, I mean, I barely care, but I do remember him looting a bunch of crap and then selling it all. And he does have the company is unfriendly, right, because he opened the pouch. So all good. I've been pretty happy with where he's at. Now he has not a lot of good points in his hand right now. What's up, Michael? How are you? He doesn't have a lot of good points in his hand right now. Learn spell the armorer, who I really actually don't recall where I'm supposed to go for that. Let me look to see if there's a chit down. No, I don't think there is. I'm just gonna roll it again, unless if someone remembers where it was, that's great. But if you don't remember, I think learn spell or no armor, random clearing in the mountains. So the armor is at mountains 5. Which happens to be the only clearing not sullied by monsters. No. We do have the soldiers to hire, I think, again. I do think we would rehire them before their term is up. And I do sort of have to construct like a strategy for this guy and decide what is his next thing. How much does the cairns have left? 2. Yeah, we looted the cairns pretty good. We have nuked the cairns. So all good there. So that's the captain. The captain got really far. Now keep in mind, the captain is primarily ahead. So he has 5 card points, and then 6.5 of his points come from winning the other categories. Those points are volatile. So it's not like the captain has this sewn up because, no one can take it. If someone can get more prowess than he has, they're going to take prowess from him. If someone can get another great treasure, they're going to take some points from him there. And of course, spells are going to give you 2 points. If anyone gets a spell, they're in line for 2 points. So, and that would be, I think, the wizard has the best shot at that. So, done there with the captain. The dwarf, let's look at the dwarf sheet. Black Source, Ghost Hunter, and Trinkets. Well, those just suck. But he does have the guard hired until the 24th, so that ain't bad. And if I recall, the dwarf's main problem was that he went to both of these his mainstay tiles, the cavern and the caves, and found jack all. Found absolutely nothing in there. He got some money from the miner, I believe, ran up here, hired the guard, and now he's going to use the guard to sort of make his way elsewhere, in the realm to actually get some stuff going. In the meantime, Does he have? He doesn't really have any. I don't know why he's. Oh, the monastery. He scored the monastery, right? Yeah, he scored the monastery. He scored survive because he wanted to get to a dwelling because he had three, whatchamacall, three chits wounded, and so that gave him survivor. So he scored 4 points. So he's definitely in second place as far as cards go. But as you can see, the only thing he's actually getting is prowess. Does he get second place in gold? I think he does have second place in gold. No, he does not. He has 2 gold. Oh, he has 2 gold because what is minus 21 gold? He spent it on his boys here. So yeah, so his gold is down to 2 gold. And he's lost a helmet. So his actual total at the end of the game is going to be -3 unless he can replace that helmet. So he's not in the running for gold. And if either the Woods Girl or the Wizard can get 1 gold to bring their total to 11, they will get that second point for being in second place. The captain, of course, is in the bonus because the bonus is 70 for gold. But the dwarf, I think, is in a good position. He has at least he has a week and a half to use these his boys to, I don't know, clear out the vault. What's the vault got in it? 5 treasures. I mean, I think we're going to try to find the vault. Although those demons would be really, really rough. That would be a rough haul if those demons were to show up. Because he can't auto hit any of them. He can't auto hit any of them. And they are definitely casting Power of the Pit. They're going to hit and cast a lot of Power of the Pits. I am drinking tonight because I like booze. And it's fun to do it with you guys. I'm drinking Erie Distilleries American Light Whiskey. It's a corn whiskey. It is effectively just moonshine. It's 102 proof. It's effectively moonshine, but it's aged 14 years. So it is, as moonshine goes, it is very smooth. Definitely different from my normal flavor profile that I enjoy, but it is a very good whiskey. I'm actually fairly impressed with Erie Distilleries corn whiskey here. So pretty happy with that. Pretty happy with that. So if you're ever up in Erie, PA, definitely. I have the address right here on the back label: 1101 Peninsula Drive, Erie, PA. ErieDistilledSpirits.com. It's pretty good. I don't like corn whiskey typically, but you put that in a barrel for 14 years, it smooths out real good. That's what I've learned. If I can just make it to 69 years of age, I could also make moonshine and put it into a barrel, and it would taste delicious. So good on them. So that's the dwarf. The dwarf is in second place with 5 points. I think the dwarf would be looking to score this knight. I think that would be good for him. But the issue is, got to get past these demons, and these demons are really going to make things hard. It'll be a lot easier if he can jump one at a time with his entire group of dudes. So, for instance, if you can go in hidden and just jump this demon with 3 of the guards will kill the demon. One of them's going to get hit with the Power of the Pit. On a 2 or a 1, it's disastrous, but on any other number, he's going to get away with it. And a 2 or a 1, if you recall, that's going to be 136 plus 336, 436. It's a 1/9 chance, approximately 11% disaster. There you go, done. Let's go on finally to the Woods Girl. The Woods Girl, Mirelurk. I'm not Mirelurk. Jeez, oh god. That's funny because that's 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 an NPC from actually our game that we're playing. So, and of course it's the creatures in Fallout, but that's Nutmeg has been sort of running the Woods Girl into the ground, I might add. No, the Woods Girl has had the worst luck. I'm not going to blame Nutmeg for that. I'm going to blame the Woods Girl has had actually pretty bad luck, but she's been very effective at going in here over and over and over and killing a single creature and then immediately failing to hide. Part of the problem, of course, is that the Woods Girl does not get her bonus in the ruins, her hiding bonus. I'll be honest, I don't think she doesn't keep going for it. I think she actually does. She needs to find the Lost City anyway. That will be a point for her. I do think she can get lucky one of these times and get a big coup, like a 2 or 3 or a 4 kill day is going to put her on top of prowess. And so I would at least consider continuing. But right now she is in the bottom with a single point. And there's an elven crafter here. That's part of the point of what she's trying to do. As far as everything else, locate the lair, locate the altar. The lair is here, so the Woods Girl cares about the lair, which I do already have a chit by, I just can't see it, and the altar. It's just a little too small. Oh, excuse me. As I blow the mic out with my sneezes. Perhaps a little too small to see there. Let's chunk up the Woods Girl's little markers. I'm starting to put markers beside places I want to be for different characters. It helps to remember at a glance. And then we have the wizard. So the wizard has had, I would argue, okay luck, but not the best luck. Just okay luck. The lightning bolt has been honestly a little hard to use. So I think Rob would agree. If he can use it and can get into the mountains and does have purple magic, all of which are true right now, and he could luck out and say get a giant or something in here, he could probably kill it. Lost all his money day one because I was a jerk, and but yes, it was good. It was good. However, he has found magic spectacles. That's a big deal for the wizard. Extra search phase, never hurt anybody. And then the Scroll of Alchemy with 4 type 6s. Now those type 6s are all going to be purples. He has a lot of that magic. And remember, this here is a chit, a type 6 times 0 chit. So let's say you get transform. Boom, you have a times 0 transform to use at any time. That is a freaking incredible spell for our guy. The rest of them, I mean, there's a few type 6s that might be sort of useful. I think transform is the alpha useful type 6 spell. I love the wizard, actually. The wizard is one of my favorite characters because just a very good list of spells. And sort of a fun vibe with his, using type 3, type 2, type 3, and type 4 magic. That's a pretty cool vibe. Where is the chapel? The chapel, Rob, is here. You can get to it either by, obviously going through the Borderlands, or if you had to come at it the other way, you could, if you wanted to, obviously flip the Nut Woods to then get to the chapel, if you had to go the wrong way. You also have the Poison Pool, which isn't terrible. That's not a terrible one for the wizard to finish. And you do get wacky rewards if you manage to clear the pool. Did you drink that? Get a tough chit. Experimental Elixir. You get a magic type 4/4 or a magic type 2/4 chit, which is not amazing for the wizard, but it is an extra magic chit. A water spirit, you get a one-time summon of a water elemental. Which, remember, elementals draw creatures off of you in this variant, and so they're way more powerful. Something shiny at the bottom, get 1 large treasure, a potion of rest, 6 rest phases, or take some home. You get a spider's blood potion, +1 sharpness to your weapon. Only lasts 1 combat, of course, and so on. What time is it? It's 9 o'clock. So, real quick, let me just check. Let me just check our channel contents here. I'd like to pop the chat back out, make sure that it is the correct one, as it were. It's weird, I know, but I got burned once where I was not listening to chat. And we have 2 viewers, so it's not like we're there's literally everybody's like, yeah, we're watching this shit. Sad, but that's okay. I understand. But this game's for us. It's not for them. So I think it's time to start, right? We're good, right, Rob? You're good? I gotta write some moves. I do think that the captain ultimately, what's the lair have left? The lair is literally, oh, that's where we got all our treasures, right? We just looted the shit out of the lair, I'm pretty sure. It's day 15, yeah. So we are ready for day 15. But I have to write moves, pretty much. So yeah, we're on day 15. So I'm going to write the captain's move. What I want to do is the captain. I think it might. I think it might behoove us, as much as, you know, as much as things behoove us here. I mean, we can make short work of some of that, but that is a dangerous, that's still a dangerous spot. Has the captain found the cliff? No, he's not found the cliff. He does have extra moves in caves. I have not found the cliff. I wouldn't mind just getting sort of, I mean, this is not a good spot, but I do think I want to, so I'm going to go to the large campsite. I think that's what we're going to do. So we are going to move with our boys. We're going to move to the large campsite. We're going to move to the camp. I do need a rest. Oh, I'm in a dwelling, so as soon as I go to a dwelling, we get an extra rest phase, because I get a bonus at a dwelling, right? Is it all dwellings? Yeah, any dwelling, including a campfire. So that's an extra rest phase. Done. And then I do think we're going to hire and hire. We're going to try to get our soldiers for the rest of the game. Our soldiers will just follow. The dwarf is going to play his black source, which he just drew. So he's going to discard this. He's going to I'm going to draw one face down. Tomorrow that'll be in play. In the meantime, I don't know if we go. I mean, we don't have to do anything at the mountain. Does the dwarf have any of the mountain? No, he has none of the mountain. He go 1, 2, 3, 4 on the back of the guard captain there. But I almost think you have to hide, because I do want to go try to get this young knight. So I think what we're going to do for the dwarf is we're going to follow. Our guy will hide, and then Move, move, and move. And where he intends to end up, he intends to end up in 5. Done. And now that we've looked, we'll just flip that over. Okay, challenge. We have to roll that tomorrow. The Woods Girl. She goes back in, right? Done. Love it. Okay. Rob, where are we at on day 15? Where's your head at? What are you thinking to do? Move to the cliffs. He's going to move to the cliffs. Cliffs 5. So down here with the cairns. Move, move. Hide and rest. Got it. You do have a little bit of resting to do for sure. No, I missed. What? What? M4. Got it. Moo 4. Hide. Rest. Nope. All good, man. Toward poison pool. Excellent. Indeed. All right. I mean, that looks like it. Long day. No, I get you. I get you. And I hope work evens out for you. I think, you know, hopefully you have the, you know, the truth of the matter on your side, and that will see you through pretty much. You just have to weather some of that. That's all. So let's roll for the monster roll for our first day here in chat part 2, chat realm. We get spiders, so it's going to be a spidery day. I have the data. Perfect. Hey, what's up, Dustin? How are you, sir? We are okay, so the dwarf is following the guard captain, and the guard is following the captain. So it's gonna go this guy. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and we're gonna roll to hide. Because we're following. Nope, we fail to hide. So everybody is unhidden. Do we get a spider? Nope, but the statue draws. But the statue is indeed going to draw the imp. Little mischievous imp is going to block our way. And the dwarf is done. The captain is going to go to the campfire. The captain is going to rest his one wayward chit. The captain is then going to try to hire 3 times. The soldiers currently cost $8 to hire. We are friendly with the soldiers. They cost $8 to hire because one of them is dead. 1 is no deal. This is 2 is price times 3. We're going to go one more time, knowing that we have a 50% chance of getting a better deal. Boom, opportunity. I will take price times 2. So we get price times 2. So that means $16 we're going to hire. So minus 16. That brings us down to 78. We still have the bonus in play, so that's cool. But now the soldiers are ours until the end of the game. Done. Perfect. Woods Girl moves out, hides twice, moves back in. She is definitely going to force a combat there, and she is ready to rock. And no spiders there. And the wizard is last. The wizard... Yeah. The wizard goes down to the pool. He is going to hide. He does indeed hide. And then he is going to rest once. Which chit would you like up first? I mean, Doesn't really matter, but we'll get the fastest shit back. V3. It's not a V, but that's a type 2, just so you know. Remember, the goat's head is 2. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why modern game design, we ignore letters and numbers and we go for all iconography. I'm not a giant fan. That's the day, and I don't think anything appears anywhere. The giant spider is gone, and that's it. So we're ready to put these boys back in, and we are ready to start writing day 16. Oh, and at the end of the day, we're going to ditch. I think we are going to ditch. Both the armor and learn spells, right? Maybe. I mean, I have a damaged piece of armor. I suppose I could get there. I'm just going to ditch learn spells. Done. I do not need learn spell. And we get guide. That's going to help us. Guide's going to help. And so that is done with him. Does anyone else add a dwelling? No. Okay. So let's write our move. So I think the captain's goal is going to be to get to the rogues, however he can do that, and then go through past into these mountains and get his armorer, and he'll try to score his 2 more points, and done. So he is going to go to 3. So he's going to move, extra move, because he's in a dwelling. Move to 3. Hide. Search. His guy will, I think, move to 3. And search. We might as well hide first. There's only very few reasons you don't hide first. And so we're going to move separately. Done. The dwarf. I mean, we are obviously... I mean, I'm going to obviously... We're going to try to hide and then just move. And we're going to follow. And my 3 moves really are going to be pushing us into 1, 2, 3, into the ledges. We do need to roll the challenge, so we're going to roll the challenge. So the challenge is going to be 1d6 plus 2. That's so 3. The soldiers. So we'll take the top soldier that is alive, and we'll put him on a dwelling. Well, he's dead actually. We'll put him in there. The chapel. That is the dwarf's challenge, because it can't take these soldiers otherwise. I'm good with that. That is not a good challenge for the dwarf. That's a lot of walking to get there. I think, though, the dwarf's move is the same. Done. Oh, we need a Woods Girl battle. I'm sorry. But day 15, Woods Girl is going to fight. That's my fault. Sorry, Rob. I apologize. Making mistakes. We're going to fight this guy first, and again, it's the ambush game. So we ready our bow, and we shoot our bow. So we're going to hit every time. It really just comes down, can we roll the correct numbers, and can we not screw up the hide? So 1 or a 2 is going to kill. That doesn't kill. But now we roll a hide, and this is round 1, and we are hidden. We roll a 2 now. Jeez, okay. On round 2, we will have to fatigue. So we're going to play actually a little bit. We'll play it differently when we have to do that. We're going to play like this so we can fatigue either one. Still need Just a 1 or a 2. We fail to get a 1 or a 2. On round 2, we fatigue. We'll fatigue this fight. And now we can go back to playing other things which won't fatigue us. So on round 3, no fatigue. And no kill either. And we're hidden. Round 4, we will have to fatigue. So we're going to fatigue. We'll fatigue with that one. Oh, God. Okay, no. And we are unhidden. The next round, obviously, these guys come on our sheet. We will then run playing a gentle L3. And we are done with no kills. Like that. Oh, by the way, she did not kill a troll that day. We got to do it. We got to do this. This has got to be a thing. Okay. Rob is going 16. Hide, rest, rest, rest. Okay. Done and done. Let's roll a monster check. Make it a giant. You would like that. No, bats. All the bats are dead. Wizard's going to go first. Okay. Wizard first. He's going to hide. It's not going to matter. And you're going to rest 3 times. All your chits are back, and you are ready to roll. Does it super matter whether you rested or not? It would normally, but the bats are all dead, but you are hidden. The dwarf is following, so he actually goes way down here. The woods girl does her thing, moves, hides. This is critical. She does. She moves right back in. Nothing appears. The soldier goes. He moves in 1, 2. He will have hidden. He doesn't. And now he is going to search to try to peer. Well, locate. He needs a 1, 2, or 3. He does not find the thingy. Captain goes in. He is also going to hide. He doesn't. He is going to roll, what, 2 searches, and he does find 3, 6. So the captain has Cliff 3, 6 ready to rock there, and he can use guide. He doesn't even need to roll, so he's going to use guide and just bury the dead. Not great. Bones W. I don't even know that we know where Bones W is. 3, 6 enchanted. Thank you, Rob. That is true. And now the dwarf is going to hide. Well, his guy's going to hide him, and they do hide. And they go 1, 2, 3 into the ledges. And we're going to get stink and slither. So spiders and giants can appear here. Snakes and dragons can appear there. Yeah, he's definitely probably going to win. Like, I would be super surprised. Y'all would have to pull off a little bit of a coup. Make a ton of gold and a ton of, right? And so on. But that's it. That's the whole day. I think we are done. Day 17 ready to go. And I think the captain and his guy are going to go 1, 2. He's just move, and move. Up to 6. And 6 and 1. The dwarf. How do we pop the young knight? End of phase unhidden, and the knight assesses you. Done. So I mean, I definitely think we're gonna do that. We're just gonna go in unhidden. So we're gonna move. We're gonna move into the night. We will then hide. We don't get to start that combat. Like he has found, I should make that clear. Once we do that, he has found us out. I just want to hide in case anything else shows up. And then search. I think our guy's just going to follow. Guess what the Woods Girl's going to do? I feel bad for the Woods Girl because it looks like we're wasting her life away. We've literally spent a week doing the same thing. And then you are going to hide 3 times. Enchant 2. Okay. Okay, that works. Day 17, ready to roll. 1 dragons. And we got all the dragons all the day. But they're all dead. No, they're dead or on the board, right? A lot of them are on the board in that one tile. Well, we got the little ones are dead. All right, let's see what we got here. So it's going to be the soldiers who are following the captain, I believe. So they're going to go with the captain. The dwarf. Yeah, they're going to go with the dwarf because they're following the dwarf. The dwarf moves in. He is assessed by the knight. He has to roll on a meeting table effectively. So we've changed this one too. You have to at least roll. He has 2 or less magic chits, so only a 6 will fail this. Damn it. Oh, Jesus. The knight does not, the knight does not like you demi-human scum. I suppose. And is going to attack. It's a squire. So maybe he wants to prove himself. So we are blocked. And we don't get to hide. And we don't get to search. But I don't think anything else appears. Slither would kick a dragon. But they're all dead. So I think we got nothing. So the dwarf is done. And he has to battle the knight today. The woods girl's doing her thing. Oh, wait. Did we miss another fight? Am I totally blowing this off? Hey, Rob, did I miss the fight? So day 15 she fought, killed nothing. Day 16, we need to fight again, don't we? Oh, God. Sorry about that. I'm totally missing on the Woods Girl here. I mean, in all ways. No, that's my bad. So day 16, she is now fighting. So let's just keep that in mind. We are in day 16 with her. So she is going to do the same game, of course. This is round 1. She does not kill the dragon on round 1. She does not. Okay, well, that was a no. That was a non-event anyway. And then she has to run out. Now today, she does this. She goes pop, but she doesn't hide. She does have 2 hides, though, so she does get 2 shots at it. She fails both times, ends up blocked here. And then dragons pop. So she's had double bad luck. Rob, the wizard, is hiding, and he's going to spell. El Capitan is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. He is done. And I don't think anything appears. The Woods Girl has to flee. The dwarf has to fight his battle with the young Knigget. Monty Python strikes again. I mean, this is just a squire. We're definitely gonna roll this guy. Like, yeah, we're gonna roll this dude. Do we? I mean, we're just gonna sick our bodyguards on him, on her, right? Yeah. Even worse, I don't think they this one can't do enough damage, so it's even sillier. So we're just gonna go like this and this. That allows us to ready our weapon with a chit, which we do. And now we'll play. What's up, Michael? So guard 2, I stick my bodyguards on her. Maybe a timeout fight will allow you get him the next day. I mean, that's not how it's written today. Today you kill it. You do get the point in any case, but you do kill it. So the knight is going to go 3, so that means it's going to slide down there. It doesn't flip. So longest weapon goes first. That is a miss. Second longest weapon goes second on round 1. That's a hit. The dwarf has to kill the knight. The knight thought he could make, a lesson out of the dwarf. The dwarf gets 3 prowess for killing the knight. That's too bad. Brings him to 26. But we also get a card. So it's worth a point regardless. And the knight goes away, and the card has been scored. So we can ditch that bad boy. Done. So 17 is done, and are we done? Yeah, we're done. Everybody's done, correct? The woods girl had to flee. The dwarf fought the fight. Well, heck, maybe the dwarf ought to have gone and done the damn vault. I feel bad that we didn't loot the vault. I was so hyped up about getting that knight. I was sort of excited about that, and I didn't think. So anyway, okay. So day 18. Power of the dwarf. Yeah, the dwarf is a very powerful character, actually. So we're gonna go to the rogues, the captain. So we're gonna move to the inn. We have an extra phase then. We're gonna extra quest. And we'll probably just, I mean, I'm not gonna burn the rogue's place down. I'm gonna thwart it. And we'll theoretically gain a level of relations with the rogues if we can make that happen. So 2 moves, extra quest phase to thwart our guys. That should score the point. And then we're going to move on, hopefully, maybe. And then from there, do we just want to move, or are we just going to burn it out of here? Yeah. I think we are. And then we're just going to move. theoretically we score arson, not by doing arson, but by thwarting the plot. I hate to do this because the dwarf's going to waste a couple days doing this. I vaguely want to go back to the vault. So I am going to hide, move, search, I believe. And my guy is going to hide, move, search. And we're both going to look for that secret path. That's my fault. I think I screwed the dwarf a couple days. And the woods girl on day 18, back to the dragons, because she's going to make it work one day. I swear to you. I swear. And then the wizard is hiding and moving to the pool. The poison pool. Yeah, I do feel bad because we didn't need... the dwarf sort of wasted a few days. He could have done the same thing and not had to backtrack. So day 18. Let's roll it. It's a 5, spiders and imps. I think no, they're all moving separately. I think we're moving, our guy's moving with us. Captain is first, he goes 1, 2. He does have to meet with the rogues. He does need any result other than block battle. So, double 6s here. So 4. So he is good. The rogues take his advice, do a thing, whatever that thing is, and we're going to score arson and rogue equal friend. So 1 more card point, putting him at 6. And there you go. He scored his 12. His gets another one, and it's monster lore. That's not a bad one, by the way. And then he moves on. 1, 2. And he gets a spider. Appears. Dwarf is hiding. He does. Moves back in and searches. Needs a 3, 2, or 1 to make that happen. And he gets it. So he finds mountain 4, 6. His guy's going to do the same thing. Yeah. His guy's up. Hide. He does. Come in and search, but it's pointless. So that's it. We're good. Does anything appear? Yes, the imp walks to here. Okay. Who is next? The wizard. Hide and move into the pool. Let's see. Does the wizard hide? Wizard does hide. The pool. Each day in the end a day in the clearing to perform your action. There you go. So that's end of day. Our woods girl moving, hiding, goes back in, done. So I do think, oh, wow. So let's figure out what we're doing. End of day. So we have at least one combat. Let's do the Woods Girl first, just because her luck's been terrible. Let's get her some better luck here. Playing the ambush game right there. Bow is readied. We are shooting. 1 or a 2 kills this heavy armored creature. We get a 6. The dice are not with us. We are at least hidden. Round 2, we're gonna fatigue. We're gonna fatigue a. We'll fatigue a move again. So this is round 2. 2. That's a kill. Oh, please stay hidden. That would be awesome. She does. She has to fatigue on round 2. Well, she did because she pledged to do it. She would have to play chits. So this is effectively round 3. We're going to kill that guy. Same thing. 1 or a 2. 1. Dead. Very nice. Does she remain hidden? She does not. Damn it. And she has to bolt out of there again. Playing a fairly easy chit. To do that, she's going to score 15. So that 15 prowess is going to get her to 30. And she's going to take a point from the dwarf. Man, if she gets that last kill, that would be amazing, but not quite there, right? Just not. Rob, let's do you. So your options are to burn magic chits. You get an extra roll per 2. Or potions. You get an extra roll for every potion. You could definitely burn the 2 potions and get 3 rolls at the pool. You could probably... You have penetrating grease. That's anything with a discard to is a potion. You actually have 2 potions. Hey, what's up, Scott? How are you, sir? Good to see you, man. I hope all is well with you. And, yeah. So, yeah, you have 2 potions, Rob, and obviously 4 magic asterisks to fatigue. But obviously, you want those. I'm doing okay. I'm watching my stocks tumble. And, of course, now they're threatening to make sure that I never get Social Security. But, hey. But whatever. I'm not bitter. I'm not bitter. Don't give me. So we're gonna ditch the. What do we get? We're gripping dust. I would burn the grease too, man. You don't have a sharpness star. Well, I mean, and you can't do it on a spell. I would burn the grease unless you plan to sell it. I need the money. He needs the money. So burn the 2 purples, burn the grease. You do get 3 rolls because you get 1 extra roll. So I'm going to discard this to the Warlock. You don't like the Warlock anyway. He's a jerk. All right, you get 1, 2, and 3. You get 3 shots at this. First shot, no. Second shot, no. Oh, come on, we got this. Third shot, no. Lore check failed. And yeah, that sucked. That did suck, by the way. But we're gonna move to the dwarf, and the dwarf we have to decide as the dwarf, do we want to try to clear these monsters? I mean, obviously at this point you are losing prowess points to the woods girl who keeps taking them from you. Even I know that's I mean, yeah, no, it's theoretically should be way better shot than that. But yes, my rolling has been pretty poor. You can flee to the mountain. So I do think, and we'll try to actually, make a decision here, not in, normally I would sit here for, this is a 10-minute decision for me. Like I'd be staring at this forever. I do think it would be sort of a coup to somehow kill the imp first and then kill the demon. Right? Get the extra points, the 18 prowess out of that, as opposed to the 10 that you're more likely to get. Run to the hills. I do. I think we're gonna go for it. I do think we're gonna take a shot. This is not the great. This is not a super good idea, but I think we're gonna take a shot. I think we do take a swing at this guy. Now, once he hits someone and doesn't power the pit them, then whatever guard whatever guard he grabs, I think wins that fight. But so the question is how to do it. So let's go to the dwarf's universe here, and he's got his buddy sheets all out and ready to go. You could obviously wait for round 2. All right, man. Yeah, sure. See you, Scott. I'll see you in a bit. Could obviously do the infamous wait for round 2. Try to kill one of them. If you happen to get lucky, then then you do. If you put the guards out, then both those monsters are going to be on them. So here's what I think we do. We're going to lure that dude with that dude. He literally cannot do anything. Hello, Amanda. How are you? And then we're going to put these guys in harm's way. We're going to deploy onto the demon. The dwarf is going to remain hidden for round 1. In case power of the pit goes off, he is going to just remain hidden. This guy obviously will flip onto this side. It's a tiny bit better. Doesn't really matter. He's not going to auto hit in either case. Round two, we will jump into the combat once Power of the Pit has been resolved. So, first thing is first on round one, we're looking for a 1 or a 4. We get a 4. Does the imp flip over? He does not. He hits first. He curses him. There is, I don't think, anything he can do to him. He gets 3. Wither. No effort asterisk. Doesn't matter. And then he is slain by the great swordsman. Here, this is a little tougher. This one's a little rougher. Our demon is going to go and flip down one. Our guys are going to stay put and go to the bottom. That's literally the worst thing that could happen. Power of the Pit is going to hit because it, well, we have to flip everybody. This great swordsman, he doesn't flip. The other greats, it doesn't matter, by the way. Other great swordsman doesn't flip. Power of the Pit hits. As it do. We need a big roll, though. Big roll. Big roll. Oh, terror. Every character in the clearing must wound all of his light and medium move and fight chits. Light and medium monsters, natives, etc. are killed. Does not affect anyone in the clearing. Would have killed the imp. In fact, it does kill the imp. We don't kill the imp. Because I forgot. That's going to go off first. It's the longest thing on the board. So actually, we are robbed of the kill by the winged demon who nukes the imp into oblivion with terror. Okay. And no points. So we're going to put him up here right now. He does hit, though, so he flips. Okay. So he has him grabbed. So at this point now, we are going to pretty much do everybody. Now we're going to ready our weapon, of course. And we are going to... Doesn't really matter what's going on there. So we are going to line everything up. And we are hoping, of course, that we can attack and kill the demon before he tears him to shreds. The demon goes to 3, flops down 1. These guys are going to shift. So this guy did 3. So it means that these two go like this. This guy does 2, so he goes to the bottom. Does box 1 flip? Yes, doesn't matter. Does box 2 flip? No. Does box 3 flip? No. So this is the situation. Fastest attack goes first. It is my axe. No, it's his sword because he has the longer length. He's going to do tremendous damage and kill the winged demon before the winged demon gets a chance at the guardsman. Hiring is so powerful. it is so good when you can get it done. We do get 8 for the winged demon. And that's going to put him at 34, which is going to push him slightly above the Woods Girl, and that point's going to go back. The funny part is, if he'd have done that, he'd have actually gotten the big coup, the actual big score, and doubled that 8 and got 16 for that if the imp would have been killed by us and not by the demon. Womp womp. Also, that one fight saves us a day, believe it or not. How are you, Amanda? What's going on? Anything good? So, I think, I'm not 1,000% sure. I'm going to take 1 minute here to yap here. I think, I'm not entirely sure, but I do believe that the remaster to Fallen Enchantress, Elemental Fallen Enchantress, is going to be out in early access tomorrow. I think that's what we might do tomorrow. Not tomorrow, Friday. Well, I think it's out tomorrow, and so I think Friday that's might be what we do. We might hang out and play that war game for a while. That 4X. Do we have anything else tonight to do? I don't think so. Oh, wait, we do. The captain has a spider to deal with. Jeez, oh man, lot of battles tonight. But this spider actually can't win against, I think, him. I think he beats it at all the time. So he's gonna lure it to his sheet like that. Captain will ready his weapon. Well, it doesn't matter. He didn't need to ready his weapon. Who's he kidding? It's a freaking. It barely matters. It's a. So we're just gonna go like we're gonna play like this. So we're gonna yeah, because there you go, done. One, he's gonna line up. Does he flip? Yes, he does. The longer weapon goes first on round one. That's the great sword. It does heavy star damage and kills the spider. That's an auto win for the captain with buddies. That's an auto win, I think, for the captain without buddies, strangely enough. We do have to check monster lore because we really should. We should probably get that done. Those guys are terrors against that troll is a terror against the soldiers. The dragon is bad. Like none of those are good. Those are not good fights. So I know what we're gonna do, but there you go. Are we done for the day, Rob? Do we have a next day is ready to go here? We got day 19 ready. She did fight, right? Did she not kill? Yeah, she killed on day 18. She killed 2 things. So it's time for day 19. One, two, three, four. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go move into the woods. Follow, and then remember we got a monster lore. The dwarf, has he found that? He's found that mountain, so he's gonna go 1, 2. I'm having a great time, man. I enjoy these. I actually, I would love it if we could get more people to participate a little bit and, you know, right, get some folks to, you know, take their favorite character of the characters and, but I do understand that there's a lot of people that are not familiar and like, you know, don't feel comfortable because they're not super familiar with the game. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4 back to the vault. That's what the dwarf's gonna do. Move to the vault. Done. I mean, this is a late game. Like I wouldn't join this game at this time. You have a week left. It's not a lot of time to actually get in, but yeah, absolutely. The Woods Girl, move, 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 hide, hide, move again. Same thing. Yep. And she will have wasted most of her game. It's a little shitty, but, you know, there's a point there for her if she can actually get it done. And then the wizard is going to move to the cliff. Interesting. So you're just getting out of dodge, huh? Okay. Move, 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 6. All right, day 19. Monster roll for 19 is 2. Serpents, demons. So that is going to be different for sure. The dwarf is going. I think the guard is following, and I think they're following the captain as well, right? So the dwarf is going first, and the dwarf just moves up into the vault, and this demon chases him down. Oh, my cat is mewling at me. The wizard going to the pool, 1, 2. I don't think anything appears, so I think you're good. The captain is moving up into the woods. Now, does he just move, or does he? Yes, he does. Then he's going to play monster lure and lure the ghosts. Done. And then the woods girl's going to do her thing. She's going to fail once on the hide. She's not going to fail twice, though, because she is... Yeah. And she rolls right in there. And then serpents, demons... There are no serpents there. Are there serpents here? No, but there are demons. Oh, we have to flip this. We get bones. Theoretically, the captain can score there too. Bones W. Because, of course, everything. Everything's coming up captain, baby. Ba-bam. He could score points right where he is. Done. Because he is that guy right now. Like he's going to have a 15-point game. I do have 3 combats to fight. Can we take 2 minutes while I deal with my cat? I mean, that would be the sorcerer, Michael. That's pretty much who it is. That's the sorcerer. Not our cat, but my cat. I'll be back. Please stay put. For those handful of you that are watching my self-indulgent Magic Realm game, I do appreciate it. I'll be back in 2 minutes. I'm going to deal with cats. I do put them downstairs. And so I will do that. All right. I was lying on all counts. I was not getting a drink. I was not getting a drink, and I was not taking 5 minutes. Done. Let's do all the fights that we have. Let's do the Woods Girl first. Let's hope for the best for her. Again, she gets to ambush this guy. She needs a 1 to kill a tremendous armored creature at an ambush. So she's going to play this chit and maybe this chit to ready her bow and utilize it. She needs a 1 to kill the tremendous dragon. She gets a 3 and does not kill the tremendous dragon. Does she remain hidden? done. Like, this is either a win or a stalemate for her. She doesn't get anything else. Round 2, she's going to have to fatigue. She will fatigue a move at the end of the round. She can roll a 1, though. No, she does not roll a 1. Womp womp. Does she become unhidden? She does. She does have to fatigue. She gets to make change, though. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. Not great. Not a great showing for the Woods Girl. Yeah, she is just not going to get that done. But at this point, it's sunk cost fallacy. She's sort of stuck. That's the Woods Girl's fight. Now I think we have to do the Dwarf's fight. He is another demon to deal with, and he is not hidden. The Dwarf is not hidden. Don't get me wrong, I do think that we just play all the dudes. Like, we're going to deploy. So he's going to come to the Dwarf first, but we're going to deploy, and then we are going to obviously rest our, ready our weapon. And then, right, done and done and done, like that. And hopefully we will not get Power of the Pitted. Double ones kills everybody in that clearing. The demon goes to the bottom. Each side has to roll. He goes to the bottom, and he goes up like that. And on this side, he stays put. Box 1, does he flip? No. Box 2, no. Box 3, yes. Done. Okay. The longest weapon goes first. That's Power of the Pit. It's going to hit this guy. We're looking for not double ones. We get double sixes. His armor rusts. That doesn't matter. He is then hit by this guy, because this is the longest weapon, and killed. And we kill a demon. That's going to bring him to 8, which is going to bring him to 42 prowess. 60 is the bonus for prowess. That also takes a point away from the captain. The captain's down to 11.5. The dwarf is up to 7 points as he runs rampant over the mountain. Woods Girl's done. The dwarf is done. The captain now has some ghosts to take care of. Okay. The captain will indeed take a ghost. And round 1, we will put just him. He's going to lure. But just for round 1. So let's see if we can kill a ghost here. So we're going to play that chit and nothing else. Well, this chit. It doesn't really matter. If the guy flips, he's going to not do any damage to us. If he doesn't flip, he dies. So the ghost goes to here. Does he flip? He does flip. That sucks a little bit. We miss him and have to fatigue a fight. He misses us. Done. Over here. Five. The ghost goes down 1 and does the ghost flip? Does not flip. Okay. Pretty much the same deal, I think, for our guy here. Our weapon's ready. It doesn't matter. The short sword doesn't matter. We're going to let him be the target. These two guys will pile on. And what we're trying to do is just hit him faster. This guy will... Now, the problem is that's actually dangerous. It is possible to miss our guy. Impossible. Well, let's not roll this one yet. Let's go over here. So he's light. He's not going to do any damage to us. 6, he goes to the bottom. That sucks. Does he flip, though? He doesn't flip. Not at all. We have to fatigue one. Which we do. Over to here. The ghost stays put. Our guys do not stay put. This guy goes to the bottom. These guys, flip down one. So actually that sucks. That is the worst possible of all rolls, where they all flip out. Does the ghost flip? No. Does this box flip? No. Does our number 2 box flip? Does our 3, but no one flips. So fastest attacks go first. That's this guy. He misses. This guy misses. This guy misses. He misses. Everybody freaking misses. So that's a round, but we fatigued. So the combat will continue. Over here. 6, ghost goes to the bottom. Doesn't flip. We all miss. Okay. That's a little shitty for the captain. Where does the ghost go? The ghost goes to 3. He just goes right there. Where do our guys go? They also pull a 3. So they do this, and this guy goes here. Now that sucks for our guy. Does this guy flip? No. Does the second dude flip? He does. That sucks. Oh, does the ghost flip? I'm sorry. No. Does our third guy flip? No. So that sucks, because what happens is he kills him first at a time 4 and then is killed. We're going to lure with him on this side. No, on... Doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. On this side. And we're going to play like this. And this guy will just sit on his own sheet. The ghost goes to a 3, so he's going to flip down to the middle there. Does the ghost flip? He does. Okay. Fastest attack goes, that's the captain, and he will take care of the ghost. But he has to fatigue again. So, a costly battle. 4 rounds fatigue. That is about as unlucky as that was going to go. 4 rounds fatigue and a guy dead. We get 4 points minus 3. We get 1 notoriety for that. 1 prowess. 1 prowess only. We lose a soldier. We lose a soldier. Oh wait, we are somehow behind on. Yep, our scoreboard's not caught up. We actually have 49 prowess, which is gonna actually put us back. Oh god, okay. Well, I am just not being a good host of the game here. We do also score lore, monster lore. That's gonna get us a point. That's our 7th card. It's gonna put him to 13 points and a half. And now we get merchant. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . The Dwarf Pathfinder allows you to use, so once you hire him for 5 gold for the rest of the game, I think it's 5 gold. Five gold, rest of the game, use all secret passages. You don't learn them, but you use all secret, you can use all secret passages. So an expensive fight for the captain, but it is worth a couple points to him because it's a card point, and it made me look at his prowess again, and his prowess is high enough to keep the lead. He's 11 points from the bonus. Oh, let's write day 20, damn it. And you are moving to the valley and resting. Oh, we're on day 20. Let's roll a monster check, fellas, here. Let's roll giants and trolls. I think, oh, no, they're not going together. Okay. I think the captain is going together with his guy. Nope, they're both. Oh, they're both. Okay, they're all going. Okay, dwarf first. He's looking for the vault. That's a fail. 1, 2, 3, 4. All fails. He is done. Woods Girl's doing her hide thing. She fails once. She succeeds, moves back in. The troll moves in. So now she's got 2 dudes to deal with there. No giants are going to appear in the caves. Done. Oh, I should say the dwarf. Ooh, the dwarf got... Does the dwarf have a giant to deal with? Smoke, vault, pool, all that's done. Bones C? No, is not. Nope. Okay. Captain is going to search 4 times, hoping to get 1, 2, or 3 to... Yes. Okay, so the captain has his bones. That's a waste of the rest of the day, but he does have the bones. So he can turn that in at a dwelling. He is done. And then the wizard is going into the valley and then resting. I don't think anything appears. Oh, but we do have, yeah, we do have the dwarf's guy gets to go to search for the vault. 1, 2, no. 3, yes. So the dwarf's lackey finds the vault for the dwarf, and he's going to, since he is tremendous also, he can loot it once because we can open it. So dwarf's going to get 1 loot at the vault here before the end of the day, and he gets the 4th card. The Crypt of the Night. Return face up to the bottom. So the dwarf is going to have found the Crypt of the Night. Let's see what the Crypt of the Night looks like. Warhorse, Bane armor, Bane sword, treasure, gold piece, or curse. Strangely enough, so good. We could very easily at least putz with that tomorrow. Not today, but tomorrow. And she's got to fight. We're going to shoot the troll first, just cuz. Remember, we need a 1. Oops, this is the dwarf. This is not the dwarf. The dwarf's not killing these things. It's the woods girl, damn it. Troll first, just because. Same deal. She lines it up. This is a little you know, yeah, no. This is how Magic Realm goes some days. She's gonna roll that 1 right now. No, she's gonna roll a 3. That's not a kill. And she is hidden though. She will play to fatigue. She'll fatigue that fight. 1 or 1. It's a 1. 1 or 2 doesn't cut it. Just a 1. Done. Round 2. She is unhidden. She does have to fatigue. She is now unhidden. She has to flee back from when she came. I don't think she's going to get it done. I think she is. I think we've broken the woods girl. we have made her sad. But I do think that's it, right? Do we have anything else going on tonight? Captain. So the captain has the bones for bury your dead. He's going to move to the guard. Is it move? Is it 4 moves? 1, 2, 3, 4. It is 4 moves to the guard. He then gets an extra phase. And he will use his extra phase to move out. What do we think? Now he'll use his extra phase to rest. Because he is hurting a little bit. Done. That's his move. The dwarf. Well, the dwarf, they found the vault. It is day 21. That is a fairly dangerous day to be doing this. But we are going to... I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll hide and search. And his guy will also just hide and search. The woods girl, heck with it. She's doing it. She's going back in. This is it. This is going to be the rest of her game, pretty much. I'm looking for prowess and to score those points. Although I will say she probably move. Maybe she rests 3 times this time. Because she is sort of hurting. And what do we got here for the wizard? What's the wizard going to do on 21? Rest, move in. Trade and hire. Got it. Okay. Day 21, purple in every clearing. We rolled 2 dice. Monsters will be resurrected. Oof, a lot of monsters resurrected today. Hell, all the monsters coming back today. And I think that's it. Okay. Nope, the ghosts. Ghosts are always back. Woods Girl is first. Dwarf. The guy is moving with his guy. Done. Okay. Woods Girl's first. She moves here. She's going to do a double hide. Sneaks back in. What magic befalls her? Bones C is going to hit. And she's going to get this. Roar. One of the roars is going to hit. And she's going to get a roar there. Done. That is going to be her cross to bear. The dwarf, he's going to hide and then loot the vault. The dwarf is hidden. The dwarf is going to loot the vault 3 times. That's a fail because the vault does not have that much shit in it. 1, 2, that's also a fail. God damn, get 1 treasure out of the damn vault. The 3rd card. Very nice. We'll take it. We'll take it. The Belt of Strength. Not great for the dwarf, necessarily. In some cases, it's amazing for the dwarf. In other cases, not so much. That's one where you have to decide. You almost can't wear that as the dwarf. Because now you can't use any non-asterisk chits. So he is done. But what that's going to do is draw... That's going to draw a couple things, I think. That's going to draw this guy for sure. And that's it. The Tremendous Troll shows up again. The wizard. What's the wizard doing? The wizard is resting. You're arrested. You move to the inn. You're going to trade. Oh, we get an imp. Oh, yeah, we get the imp too. Oh, geez. And we get an imp. At the statue. You rest. You go into the inn. You're going to trade once. Is that going to be a sell or is that going to be a buy? I assume you sell. Well, you don't have any money. What are you buying? Well, you can trade it in, so to speak. Yes, that is true. You can't really sell it. You can use it to fund the purchase. You can, but you don't get change. So if you buy an item for 4 gold, for 2 gold, you get no change. Yeah. I mean, it's only worth $4, man, but that's okay. Scroll of Nature, type 2, type 3, very good. And the Toadstool Ring. There you go. All very good. And of course, all the war horses of varying costs. But I think 10 gold is the least. No, 9 gold is the least. What are you going to roll on? Scroll of Nature. Enchanted Ring is $9. So go ahead, let's roll on that. You have to roll no matter what, just because. And you are neutral with the rogues, I assume, or are you friendly now? No, just neutral. Trouble. You are now unfriendly with the rogues. They will insult you. So either -5 prowess or they're block battling you. I mean, they can block. The only danger with that is there's yeah, -5 because there's one you won't hit. That guy. You won't hit that guy for sure. Having said that, you could knock everybody else out and fight that guy. I mean, the rogues wouldn't like you anymore, but you could do that. But you're not in a prowess battle either, so having said that, you've been insulted by the rogue, so you now can attack them with impunity. I wish you could move these afterward. That would be a good. You have sure. Captain. The captain is moving up. 1, 2, 3, 4, done. He's going to turn in, bury your dead. For his 8th card point. This is just silly. He is. I think that's 14.5 points. He's going to take the militiaman, I believe. Do we have a militiaman? We do. He'll just take the militiaman as one of his buddies. Does anyone appear at the guardhouse? No. And he gets plant your flag at some random location. 2, 3, Cavern 3. That is never happening. He's weirdly close, but that's never happening. Okay. So he is done. He got a point, and he is good to go. Finally, the guard is going to go with the dwarf. Yep. Don't move yet. Our guard is going to hide. I hope he does, because I have a plan, but we need to roll not a 6. We roll a 6. So we are blocked. Done. Trolls spot us. We're blocked. And that's that. Let's do the woods, girl. Because I like futility. And the imp moves. No. Does he move? Let's see. He does move because he was drawn by the dwarf, and now he moves because of the guard. Yep. Shooting a troll. We need a 1 or a 2. We get a 5. That ain't gonna cut it. Oh wait, no, we moved and rested 3 times. So we actually moved here and rested. We're not fighting today. I mean, we might be fighting. Hold on. Yeah, we moved and rested 3 times, which means, oh, we're in trouble, actually. So she moved and she rested. This is actually the worst possible thing that could happen. Yep, because now she's in the loop. Not the best. She has not had a good game. We do also have you have to roll, the wizard has to roll against the rogues again tonight. And they're fine tonight because they're neutral. So no attacking tonight. And the dwarf and his cronies have to go. So I do think that we're going to take... So this guy lures this dude. Done. Because he can't hurt him, so it's fine. We'll deploy... like that. And then we're going to ready our weapon with this shit, flip it, and go like that. Let's see where that troll ends up. 6, he goes to the bottom. Perfect. Where does our guys end up? 1 and 2. He stays put. He goes to the bottom as well. Son of a bitch. Okay. Does the first guy flip? It doesn't matter. He doesn't. Does the second guy flip? It doesn't matter. Well, it does matter. So he hits. He kills the troll before we get to attack. So done. This guy stays put. And so it really doesn't matter what happens there. He doesn't flip. He's going to curse him. I don't think any curse can really work on a native. Ashes, recorded goal is useless. Doesn't matter. Done and done. We kill a troll and we kill an imp. But only for 10 points because... But that gives him 52. Which is going to put him in the lead. Knocking the captain down to a not super respectable 13.5 points. Now, I don't know that you can use your item to make up the difference on a trade roll, but we'll let it stand because I don't want to look up the rules right now. So keep that in mind. That's going to take us to day 22, and we're going to have to do some little bit of housekeeping here. Let's take a few minutes. Let's take a minute. We'll take a quick break. Oh, you know what? Before we take a break, that way you can look at the board. Let's do the 3 events for day 22. Last week, we have a goblin horde. We have a lost shaman. We have the hunter's lodge. So, the goblin horde is going to appear. Oop, it's this bottom die. 2-1, cavern 1. Goblin horde. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1. Done in cavern 1. Did I say 1? Yeah, cavern 1. Anyone who kills a member of the horde will get a point if the horde is wiped out. The guy who kills the swordsman gets a cool treasure as well. The shaman becomes lost. He goes to caves 1. Oh, he'll never be found. That guy's lost for good. Hunter's Lodge appears in a woods tile. Oh, jeez. Okay, hold on. The Hunter's Lodge appears in a woods tile. 2, the Maple Woods. It appears in Maple Woods 6. There is no such thing, man. Oh, 4. Maple Woods 4. It's always 4. Maple Woods. Done. There you go. Okay, now, um, now we should take a quick break. So I'll be back in 2 minutes. Thanks a lot. Let's see how this goes. All right. Higher move, enchant. To the ledges, I assume. Higher, hide. You could get giants here too, though. Keep that in mind. Giants would be good for you. All right, let's see what day 22 looks like. For our various characters. Oh, we rested one too. And we're just going to bring that one back. These are more useful for the captain. Done. So day 22, I want to go get my armor. 1, 2, 3. Like, how cocky are we? Eh. Extra move. Move to the armorer. Right? So we're going to use all of our moves. 1, So extra move, 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. That's what we're going to do. We're going to get that last point pretty much. The dwarf is going to do what he wanted to do in the first place, but we're going to be a little bit more aggressive. Done and done. Oh, Woods Girl. She's now stuck. She is going to move to the trolls and be blocked. I mean, we sort of know that's going to happen. And then you're going to hire 3 times and hide. Interesting. And done. Okay. Day 22. I don't know that those events really changed anyone's thought process in terms of what they wanted to do. It's ogres, wolves, goblins, octopi. The wizard is up first. The dwarf is not moving with his guys. The captain, I think, is. The dwarf has to hire 3 times. Oh, no, the wizard is hiring 3 times on the neutral table. Obviously, you're looking for a price times 4 or better. That's a 1. That's trouble. I'm sorry. And block battle. Jeez, oh man. You could hide first. That would be the better move, right? So let's switch that up. You would hide first. You would fail the hide. Ha! You would fail the hide. So literally, the chance of that is 30% of 30% of 30%. So 0.3 times 0.3 times 0.3. And you are indeed ridiculously block battled. So something close to 3%, pretty much. And that's yeah. Mm-hmm. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Done, and we're done there. And he is done. The dwarf is trying to loot the damn whatchamacall, the vault. He's gonna get the 3rd card in the vault. That's sort of cool. He gets the enchanter's skull, which useless to him. Great for you, useless to him. 1. Does give him a great treasure though, which is sort of nice. Two, no. 4 is nothing. I think that he gets 1 more maybe. No, and he blows it. So he is done. Does anything appear? I think the pool pops and brings the octopus back. Now that one's gonna be a little bit of a bitch, I think. The guy is going to search. He's not gonna search. He's not gonna loot the pool. He's gonna loot he's gonna loot the Crypt of the Night. Because the curse doesn't matter to him. He does get cursed. That's 1. 2, no. 3 is 1 gold piece. And 4 is he takes the treasure card. So we do get the treasure card. We do get 1 gold piece as the dwarf. That gives him 3 gold right now. And he does have 2 great treasures, which is going to put him in the lead for great treasures. And then you guys are going to be scrounging after a 0.5 point. So that gives him 12 and a half, and you 2.5. And the dwarf ends up with 9, strangely enough, right now. But the octopus is going to leap upon them. That's the danger of the moving 2 guys, is that you now have to deal with that. Yeah, that was bad luck, man. I'm sorry. I'm doing not great. She runs into the trolls. We get some howls and patters and nothing appears, but then she's stuck and she's gonna have to run out of there. Done. And you, sir, have to deal with the rogues. We're doing that first, I think. So this is what you've got to deal with. And they are all on your sheet. Every single one is going to be on your sheet. You got to worry essentially about these ones. Are if you cast sleep, you will hit everyone. You'll guaranteed hit everybody but these 3. So I would probably, I don't know if I would put them in the same box or different boxes. I actually have no idea sort of how I would roll that, how I would do that. So you're definitely going to, I mean, no matter what, you're going to cast sleep, I think, for sure. But you have to hit with sleep. Sleep is an attack spell. So you're going to need a move. I suppose I would play my... I'd play my M4. Move to dodge. You're going to fatigue this. And I would play my sleep wherever. It barely... I mean, you might as well cover it. You might as well cover your move. Like that. And it doesn't matter where you put these guys. We're not even going to put them on the board. It doesn't matter where you put them. What matters is these guys. So where do you want them all in? Because keep in mind, these guys are going to be on the board somewhere. So you could literally put these guys in. You could pile them all up. Stack them all in box 1. Okay. That is fine. They're all stacked in box 1. These guys are anywhere else. Like literally everywhere else. Right? Your move is dodge, right? Yeah, your move is dodge. You want your attack to cover your move, right? Yeah, the next round, it's a different beast next round. Let's roll. We get a 4. They're going to stay put. So everybody stays put. And then we really have to worry about, we don't want these guys to flip. They do not flip. So that's good. That's actually good news. So what happens is sleep goes off first. It's the longest thing. These guys are all slept. This guy isn't slept. And you fatigued like that. And you're done. Round 2. This is the scary one. Round 2. So the interesting thing is, oh, you don't have purple. Fudge. If you had purple, I would almost cast lightning bolt, but you don't have purple. Oh, if you had purple, I'd cast lightning bolt because you're going to get attacked first no matter what. Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. Yeah, you're right. It wouldn't necessarily be Ideal. You're just trying to hit this guy. I mean, you just want to play, I'll be honest, you want to play, oh, mountain clearing. Fuck. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You play an M5. He doesn't attack on this side. On the other side, he hits you anyway. And then I'd play my M3. Because if you play your M3, you will kill him. And more importantly, if he happens to not kill you on this side, you will auto kill him. If he lines up on this side, you will kill him. Doing a duck, cover your move, and hope he doesn't flip and you kill him anyway. Or he flips and then you have to survive one stupid missile attack. Let's see where he ends up. 2. So he's going to go to the bottom. Does he flip? He does not flip. That's good. That is 1 round to stalemate. So you have succeeded in not dying for round 1, and you are 1 round away from stalemating this fight. Same thing for round 2. I don't think there's really any different play, to be honest, for round 2. I think you are, I mean, your weapon's ready, but it doesn't matter. So you sleep most of them. Where do you move? What do you mean? Oh, it doesn't matter. Like you can put him anywhere. And so I would just, as long as you're covering your move, you're covering your move. With attack and move. I just don't think it matters. I think if he flips, he hits you first, doesn't, right? And if he doesn't flip, he doesn't attack. So it barely matters. You're literally just hoping that he either lines up and doesn't flip or flips. And if he flips, you've got to survive a 1-die missile roll here. And that's not good. I would like to charge. Charge. And there you go. Like that. Or do you want me to move him down here? Where do you want him to be? Pick a box, 1, 2, or 3. You can put him in any box. Oh, I don't know what yes means, because I gave you 2 options. Top box, number 1. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We'll roll the white die. The white die is going to be lucky. Let's do this. We get a 2. That is lucky. He lines up. So you are hitting him this round no matter what. Does he flip? He does. Oh, God. Oh, that sucks. Okay. So that means his attack's going to get off first. We have a 1-die missile. He is L star star. So we need a 4 and you get seriously injured. A 5 or 6 and you are just wounded. Heck, a 6 and I'm not even sure you are wounded. Let's roll it. 5 minus 2 levels. So that's going to do light damage. It is going to wound you. I would just wound my L4 because that'll come back in a single rest. Or no, not at all. I'd wound my M5 because it's redundant. You already have one. Done. And then you whack him and kill him. Scoring 4 prowess and 2 gold. I don't think the rogues like you anymore, though. I think you're unfriendly with them, right? Don't you lose a level? Oh, that's a bad. Now I understand that's a bad place to put that. That's a good question. That is a great question. If they block battle you, do they get pissed? Or is it okay? I don't know. I've actually usually been block battled by, right? But you know what? I'm not going to worry about it. We're going to not worry about it right now. We'll leave it go for now because it's sort of not worth the 10 minutes it would take to look up. One, two, three, four dead, 5, 6, 7. Those are the rogues now. And they will return the next morning, uncertain of what happened. What happened, man? Why is Jimmy dead? Wizard's like, I'm not sure. You guys. Oh, that was about as close as it was going to be. 50% chance and you're dead. 66% chance you're right dead or seriously injured. As it stands, you got nicked by the arrow. Like, I could just imagine that, right? You just get the sleep off, and they all fall asleep. The archer's lining you up. He lets loose just in the nick of time. It like nicks your shoulder or ear or something, and then you pull the staff and sort of charge at him and take him down. Out of magic, right? You're right. The most epic battle of the night was the wizard barely not getting killed by the rogues. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, day. I mean, I am going to say we have to do a quest phase to get this done. And we'll have to pay a gold. But we should score armorer, because we do have a damaged piece of armor right there. So we should, by all... So we should, the captain should score armor, which is going to be his 13th point, because he lost a point. So that'd be one phase. And we have plant your flag, which I sort of don't care about. So we'll do the quest. We'll do armorer. We will move to the deep woods. And rest. And that is the captain. The dwarf... Oh, has to fight. I'm sorry, dwarf has to fight tonight. Done, let's fight. Dwarf fighting. These guys are dead. Dwarf is fighting. Dwarf has an octopus to fight. That is actually no bueno. That is not okay by any stretch of the imagination. So, okay. What are we doing? I mean, he hits someone no matter what. The dwarf, strangely, is the best to fight him in a weird way. But the dwarf actually is the best to fight him. Strangely enough. The best to literally just go one-on-one with this guy. Okay. I do love this one. So, okay, here's what we're going to do. I am obviously we're going to play our H6. We'll take the wound if we get hit this round. We're going to play an H6. We are not going to play a move at all. We're going to let the thing hit us. If he hits us, he's going to flip. In which case, that's fine. Because we'll either hit him back or our weapon will flip over. So we're not going to. We're hoping for a 1 or a 4, of course. We get a 1. Longer weapon goes first. We do H star damage and we kill him, and it's not even a thing. And she runs. I think there's no other fights. Captain does his thing. The dwarf is going to do his thing as well. And the woods girl has to move to the troll and be blocked. So she was done dirty this game. Rob, what are you doing? What are you doing? That's the question. Yours is the wackiest of the moves now. You're sort of in this weird spot. One day, Rob, we really do need to get together. Sit at a bar, hang out. I think it'd be a good time. So, someday. Move ledges. Move. LG. Hide. SP. Done. Enchant. Got it. Okay. That is for day 23, and we are ready for day 23. This one's sort of cruising in. Spiders and imps. So the captain is first. I think the captain is moving with his guys. The dwarf is not, so he moves separate. Yeah. Captain is moving. He's going to quest, pay a gold. He has 77 now. He scores armorer. 9th card point. Back to 13 plus. And now he can spend 2 consecutive repair phases to repair a piece of armor. That piece gets repaired, and he is done with that. He gets enchanted evening, enchant 3 tiles. He can't do that. That's silly, but that's okay. He then moves to the deep woods and rests twice. Moves to the deep woods. He rests 2 times. Definitely think we're going to pull our heavy and our medium. Done and done. And we are going to get a spider in 5. Done. The wizard's going. The wizard is going to move into ledges and hide. So move, hide time. This is the key here. Oop. And the wizard is hidden. The wizard is going to enchant once I get fired. Oh, jeez. Don't get fired, man. That would depress me actually a lot. Yeah, strangely, because I don't know you. But, I mean, I feel that we're going with there's a two-way parasocial relationship here. You're going to enchant the tile. It's going to burn this gray. But this tile's going to go. Done. But you're going to get a spider. Right there. Okay, why are you not? Come on, get in there. No? There's no point on that? Weird. Weird, man. Ledges 5 is screwed up. Okay, there you go. And you are here. And you are hidden. Done. She goes to the trolls. No spiders appear. She is stuck. The guard. The guard is going to search. We are searching in, you guessed it, the big old Crypt of the Night. 1. That's a 5. Nope. 2. 3. He gets the Bane sword. 3. Nope. And 4. Oh, he gets the T armor. The dwarf gets all the things. I think we equip the Bane sword, and frankly, I think we equip the T armor. Why not? It does make some things useless, and that does suck. He also has essentially 4 great treasures, the dwarf, and that puts him in the bonus. So he's going to score 3 instead of 2. And that gives him 10 points as the guard turns over all those delicious treasures. And now the dwarf's going to try to loot the vault. He gets the 4th card. Nope. The 5th card. Nope. The 1st card. He gets the top card. Sacred Grail. White Source. Doesn't do him much good. It is his 5th great treasure. I think he gets 1 more roll. 1,000 more rolls. He has to roll a 1. He is done. He has looted the vault pretty well, I would argue. Does anything appear? Are there any spiders up there? No, no spiders. The imp would come, but he is dead. And the dwarf is done. You have a spider. You could fight him. The woods girl probably runs from the trolls. What would you like to do with your spider? Second round lightning. I like it. Okay. So you're waiting around, blah. Second round, you're going to lightning this dude. You're hidden. Done and done. You might as well. I mean, you could use this one in the 30% chance that he flips. That will auto hit him. Would you like to do that? If he doesn't flip, of course you don't. So you have a 33% chance to hit him anyway, and then a 30% chance otherwise. So essentially you have, I would do that just because it almost doubles your chance, pretty much, is what I would say, right? If he flips, you get a shot. If he doesn't flip, well, you don't, I mean, whatever. And you don't have to play a move because you're not done. So let's roll 1 or a 4, and you're hitting him anyway. 3, you're not going to hit him automatically. He's going to drop to there. Let's roll a 6, though. We do. He flips. So that 3 hits. Bam. We're going to fatigue that. You have purple in the clearing, of course. And now you have to roll on the stupid-ass missile table. But you do M star damage. It's amazing damage. Let's roll and let's calculate your final... Oh, Jesus. So, of course, you're going to do M damage. And not kill him. Because I have rolled so poorly for pretty much everybody but the captain. Oh my God. Jesus Lord. Anything else and he's dead. A 5, 6 is the only bad roll. Thank Jesus. It's 2 6s. It's at this point, it's taunting me. The Woods Girl has had the worst luck I have seen. Minus the one time I saw the elf have to hide for like a week and a half to try to burn down the Order's chapel. It's all been bad. I'm not blowing the mic out when I cackle, am I? So bad. So bad. This is a heavy spider, for Christ's sake. Are you hidden? You are not hidden. You become unhidden. And now he is on your sheet. Oh, you can't run. I'm sorry. What am I talking about? You're not the damn... You're not a Woods Girl. You can't run. He is on your sheet right now. No, no. You're not hidden. You have to roll ambush. You rolled a 6. You're unhidden. You literally have to attack his shit and cast again. You don't have to cast. You could just try to stalemate him. Yeah, but I would zap him again. Well, no, that was, I mean, the fast cast time was what you needed. I don't think it matters. You're gonna fatigue anyway. The magic shit, so you might as well play your M4 and not get hit automatically. Oh, yoy. Okay. Good night, Michael. Well, I don't know, because he didn't line up last time, so you wouldn't have hit him last time. Gotta do it. Yeah, you gotta do it. 1 or a 4. 3. He goes down to there. Does he flip? He doesn't. So you're fatigued that one. And he is missed. And now, frankly, you're just hoping to be missed twice. Because you can't run. Which is sort of the wizard's flaw, right? He can't. Ugh. 1 or a 4 is bad. 5, so that's going to be a miss. Does he flip? Yeah, I can move you to dodge. That's fine. So one round, you're looking for this round to get you the stalemate. Oh, Lord. 4, he stays put. Does he flip? It doesn't matter. and you stalemate the spider. Oh my lord. Jesus. Once again, you rolled like 3 6s in a row. Which, again, is just not, like, that doesn't make a lot of sense. I mean, no one's getting anything done this last week. Except for the captain, of course, who's getting all the things done. Because that's sort of where we're at. The captain is going to... hide and move. He's going to move past the spiders. He's just going to move to, hopefully, 1, 2, 3, Deep Woods 4. Because there's no real point in him fighting the spider, really. Done. The dwarf, I mean, he's sort of gotten all he can get out of the vault. Damn, I wish. Can I get to the chapel? I can't get to the chapel in any reasonable length of time. I cannot. Yeah, I can't get to the chapel in any... I almost think you should have stayed there at that point. But you might have had other things you're thinking about for sure. So the guard are going to leave us at the end of today. I think that goes here. I'm not sure. And that's fine. Because we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. We can sort of start heading back. So I'm just going to follow the guard. Let them carry me down the mountain, and then we'll have to... I mean, if we want them to stick around, we'll have to sell and hire them, or we're just going to sell to them and try to steal points from the captain. Because I have 5 great treasures, there's no reason not to sell 2 of them, which could be as much as $47, which doesn't... It gets me at least a point. Not enough, though, is it? I'm going to sell this one. I can sell that one, too. So we could sell $63, which is still not enough. 63. Ooh, I could sell $71, which is still not enough. But it would get him to the bonus. If he sells 7, ooh, or would it? No, he's -5 down. Oh. Well, that's not necessarily... I don't know that that's true, though. Day 25, Evil Valley. Yep. Got it. So we're moving. That's the dwarf. That's the captain. The woods girl is stuck. And you are moving Evil Valley. Search, 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 and that's reading runes. Done. Let's roll a monster roll. 5. More spiders, more imps. Wizards first. And you're going here and here. And then we're going to read some runes. And you do that with a single die on this scroll. 1. Awaken and learn. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Flip it over. It's magic arrow. Gold magic, M star star, 1 target. It's not bad. Not bad. And you've learned a spell, which is actually going to be enough to give you the 2 points. Already. Because no one else has learned a spell. It is why. But we're still doing it, damn it. Let's see what else we got. 1. Learn. Melt into mist. Ooh, that's a good one. 2 spells learn. Oh, if you get 3 spells, it's the bonus at least. So that's sort of cool. 3rd one. 3. Learn. Summon aid. Can target any native group that is at least friendly to the caster. You pay a single gold, and the top unhired native is summoned to you for that battle. He draws off any creatures, blah, 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 done. You get 3, and you're in the bonus, and that's going to give you your 5th point. 5th and a half point. You've actually learned all 3 of these, too. Yeah, that would have been a good thing to do like a while ago. I understand why you didn't, because the curse is always a fear, as it were. But yeah. Oh, melt into mist? Now, don't get me wrong. Melt into mist sort of takes away a little bit of this enchanting shit that you got going on. But Magic Arrow doesn't suck, and Summon Aid actually, strangely enough, doesn't suck. Who can you call on? The Woodfolk Patrol, Soldiers, or Guard? Oh, that's... I will be honest, I sleep on this spell. I never take this. Because you could melt into mist the spider. You're absolutely correct. Keep in mind, I don't know how that works, because this chit is then tied up. I don't know what that means. Forever? I'd have to look that, figure out how that works, actually. We'd have to talk about that. He's always missed, but I mean that means I'm sorry. But that also potentially means that this, because remember the chit is tied up for the end. We don't play the enhanced magic where you get infinite chits. This typically would be tied up. We'd have to figure out what that meant. We could just say that this spell was tied up forever, and the rest of the scroll would be okay. I think that would work. I think that makes sense. Yeah. So that works. I think that's the most reasonable thing. But strangely enough, that is how I know it works. Okay. Strangely enough, these spells are good. With a ×0 chit? That's great. That doesn't suck. That doesn't suck. And you are done, right? So done, done, done. We are moving into 4. We have to hide first. The captain does hide. I am slow. No. That's okay. That's me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. Does anything show up? Yeah, the spider shows up. And another one shows up right after it. Done and done. And the soldiers moved with us. The dwarf moving twice. Move to get out of there. This goes away because the armor is gone. We don't get a spider. And the guard leaves us today. No, the soldiers followed the dwarf. Nope, that's not. Yeah, the soldiers followed the dwarf. Not when they follow. When they follow, they essentially just move with him. So we are essentially just like that now. I'm going to put this up here. We no longer have them hired. And I think they end up there. The woods girl moves to the trolls and she is stuck once again. And nothing happens there. And she is done. We're ready. No, when they follow you, they are essentially just you. Unless they drop off and stop following you. Sent you info on my wandering encounter. I need to look at that and read it a lot. Here's the problem with that. I can't fit that on a card. So I need to figure out what that means and how we can work that. Like, so you'll notice like all these events, I have sort of whittled them down to try to fit on a card. I really need to go to like Game Crafters or something and get these printed so I can play these at home, because these have changed up quite a bit from the original home version that I had written on note cards. Because again, it sucks to have to look up a rule book and go, oh man, what is this? You know, right? Like, oh, hold on. Whereas if I put them on a card, it's a little better. No, I could increase the size of the cards. I absolutely could. Because these event cards can sort of be bigger. Doesn't really matter. But yeah. Does anyone have anything that needs to happen? I suppose the captain. There's no way we're letting this spider go. So the captain's going to fight this guy. And he has the soldiers till the end of the game. So not an issue to battle. So I think the militiaman is going to lure on this side. I mean, we can bulk him up a little bit. There you go. He'll be hit automatically by that, but it's light damage. Doesn't do anything. On this side, he will not be hit automatically, and he'll have to line up with the militiaman, and he will thus die. In the meantime, we're going to grab our weapon, and we'll just do this, and we'll play it here. One, he's going to line up. Does he flip or not? He doesn't. He is killed by the militiaman. the captain gets 3 more points. I mean, you are hard to kill. Spider dead. Does anybody else have a fight? The dwarf does not have a fight. And I do think they stay here, right? They stay here. They're once they are done, they stay where they are, right? We are almost, yeah, we are almost there. Let me really quick read the HUD. I think they stay where they are when they are done. Higher, blah blah blah. Remains where he is until hired again. Done. Okay. All right. What day is it? It is day 25. By the way, we're not quite there yet, Rob. Or is it day 25? Yeah, day 25. That thing was moved. I accidentally flipped it. So you're day 25. So El Capitan here is going to move, rest, search. That's not going to matter. Our dwarf here. He is going to trade with the guard, I think, for sure. I still want to be in the bonus, so I want 3 treasures at the end of this. I can sell get a bunch of money though. So we're going to trade with the guard. I mean, we will hide because that just makes sense. Hide. We're going to hide. We're going to trade. What does it make sense to do anything else? Wow, we have totally screwed up. I just noticed that hasn't been. We have been bad. I've been bad at this game. I'm sorry. Tonight, at least. We need to rest. We'll rest twice. Done and done. Woods girl, move, troll blocked. I mean, she's done for the game. It's almost. I'm sort of interested if she ever gets a thing. And you are moving to the cliff. So move, cliff. Rest. Extra search, read runes, done. Cool. That's okay. All right. We get spiders and imps again, because of course we do. Now the guard's not hired anymore. Dwarf is first. The dwarf is going to hide. And he does. He is going to trade with the natives in his clearing, which are the guard. He's going to sell. He's going to sell 33, 63, 71 bucks. 71 bucks worth of stuff. to give him 74 gold. Oops. That puts him in second place with gold, and it puts him in the bonus. That's going to give him 12 points. And all this goes to the guard. And then the dwarf rests twice to get his chits back. 1 and 2. And what happens? What attacks? No, nothing. Spiders is nothing here. And so he is done. The soldiers are moving with the captain. Done. The woods girl moves back into the trolls. And since it's spiders, nothing happens. So she's going to run again. Done. The wizard moves into the cliff. Rests twice. All the purples. Reads runes. Runes, not ruins. 1, you learn the last spell. Bam. Shrink. Pointless spell, by the way. I need to rethink some of those. Hey, what's up? The garage bar. Okay, time out. I'm sorry. I need to take a moment. I apologize. Give me a second. Let me finish. So I finished your move, right? Did anything appear? Yes, the spider in the cairns does show up. Done. And the captain does some stupid stuff. Hold on. Move. Rest. He is going to search because I think there's a path somewhere. So yeah, he's going to appear. He's going to appear. 1, 2, or 3. I don't even care, whatever this is. Like, this doesn't even matter. I just wanted to... 1 to 4. Deep Woods. Captain. Okay, hold on. All right, everybody's moved. I don't think... Oh, the spider moves. God damn it. Okay, that's fine. We can do that before fighting. There's 1 fight. The captain will auto-win that. That's not even a thing. Okay, time out. So... I am fascinated by this garage bar concept. like, Rob's like, oh, I'm going to the garage bar. I'm like, what the fuck is a garage bar? I'm like, it's a garage and it's a bar. See, it sounds terribly like something in Pennsylvania would be immediately busted by 20 state troopers and the ATF. How is this a thing? I love the concept. What the hell? Oh, I'm going to the garage bar. Are you? Because it sounds like you're just going to drink in some dude's garage. Like, we can all do that. How's it a garage bar? I'm just fascinated by the concept of garage bar. Sorry. Anyway. I have literally been on the ground in California once, and I was in San Diego. And by the way, the most beautiful weather I've ever experienced was in San Diego. It was like 72 degrees every goddamn day, sort of sunny with the tiniest bit of clouds, but the clouds only appeared where they would just be majestic and beautiful in the sunset of the beautiful 72-degree day. I'm like, what is going on with this weather? And I realized it was the 4th law of thermodynamics. And the 4th law of thermodynamics, everybody's familiar with the 3 laws. The 4th law is that your happiness is always minimized. So, as I was enjoying this amazing weather in San Diego, the 4th law says that I would realize that I am flying back to Pittsburgh at some point where it rains 9,000 days a year. Or it's a drought. That's all we get. It's either miserable rainy or drought. Anyway, sorry. Captain is fighting this stupid spider. It's literally the same thing we're gonna do. This guy's gonna lure the spider, and then we're gonna just roll on that guy, and he's gonna line up. Does he flip or not? He doesn't flip. So the long weapon goes first. His weapon is a 7. He kills the spider. We get another spider. I love it. I love that. I'm not even joking. Like, you think that was, I said it in a very jokey way, and yet no, I'm like, what is this is a beautiful concept. Look, there's no way I'd ever move to California because it goes against just a very basic sensibility, which is I'm a cheap bastard, and California is expensive as shit. So I would never move there. It's the same reason I haven't moved to Alaska. Like, half of my relatives live in Alaska now because that's just some weird call of the wild thing going on that they all just migrate to Alaska. And I love the idea. I do. I love it. But I'm a cheap bastard. Like, where I live is about as cheap as you're going to get in the US, unless you're living in, like, you know, a whole, like, there's places that are way cheaper, but they are also way shittier to live in, I feel. But mid-Atlantic, where I live, is, you know, in Pittsburgh, super cheap housing, right? A lot of stuff, a lot of cheap. So I appreciate it. But I will say that there is just a vibe to California, which would be nice to live in. And I'm reading. Well, so I'm reading. I decided I'd pick up and read. So I'm reading, and has nothing to do with anything. I'm reading Hell's Angels, the book that Hunter S. Thompson wrote. And again, it's a whole thing, and it sort of captures a weird California vibe in the 50s and 60s. That's just this weird vibe that I don't think existed anywhere else, even at the time. And I do think California has a little bit of that. Having said that, never move there. Too damn expensive. What are you people doing? Like, how are you even surviving when the cost of housing is like $9 gazillion for 900 square feet? Ridiculous. Anyway, okay. Sorry. If you were actually watching for, you know, Magic Realm, you now got my diatribe on. Sure, and yeah, I mean, you gotta move where the job is. 100%. I get that. So okay. So what is the captain doing? I mean, really, I'll be honest. The captain should retire. What he's going to do is he's going to move in and try to kill these goblins, and then get his plant flag. That's his goal for the last couple days. So we are going to hide, and we're going to move. Done. Into the goblins. But he does get an extra phase, but that's not going to matter because the shield, he has to at least have the like, he has to be in the caves. So there's really nothing else for him to do. So he is done. The dwarf, is there any way? So, okay, the dwarf now needs to take a hard look. Is there any goddamn way he can score one more point? And it really needs to be 2 points. Rob's going to the valley and resting. Is there any way the dwarf can score any more points? Oh. The dwarf has 60 prowess. That, I will say, that puts him in the bonus. The bonus for prowess is 60, not 70, because prowess, well, because I have no freaking idea what I just did. No thanks. I hate Windows 11, by the way. There's too much freaking bullshit. I want my operating system to just run my shit and get out of the way. And Microsoft is so moving away from that it drives me nuts. I'm going to be on Linux in the next version. Windows 12, I will probably not survive. I'll be like, oh God, I hate this. Is there any goddamn way the dwarf can score a point? Where is the challenge? The challenge is way too far away. Trinkets means he has to run into a giant. Can he run into a giant somewhere? Because the giants are alive, and the dwarf does have... The dwarf does not have any rando crap things anymore because he gave them all away. Dummy. Okay, that was bad. Ghost Hunter. Well, yes. Okay. Okay, I can do this. Done. The dwarf is going to move into the woods and hide. And the woods girl, I'll be honest, I don't care anymore until we roll something other, but she's done. She's done. We might as well take her off the board. Poor woods girl. I feel bad because the woods girl is one of my favorite characters. And we just sort of, I mean, if she had gotten any different luck at the beginning of that little sequence, totally different game. She didn't. She is now fucked. It is that time of night where the F-bombs will drop. Not, you know. So anyway, okay, done. Day 26 is written, and we are ready to go. Let's roll the monster roll. Now, does your buddy play Magic Realm? You guys need to play some Magic Realm. Oh my god, we rolled Spiders and Imps again, which is nice in the sense that it's not going to draw anything. Magician is first. Or not the Magician, the Wizard's first. The Wizard moves down, rests 3 times. I say gold magic. Oh, it's all of them. Done, done, done. Woods girl is next. She goes here, but the spiders don't draw anything, so she is blocked immediately and stuck. They can't catch her, though. The dwarf goes to here. Is going to hide. Done. And he's hidden, but there's nothing that's going to show up. The dwarf might win this game, weirdly. The captain is going to hide and move into the goblins. And he does hide with his guys. He moves into the goblins. Done. Does anything appear there? No. Spiders. It's only spiders. She's going to run, and she is done. You don't draw anything. It is literally the captain with the goblins. This is not a great fight in any case. Keeping that in mind. Yeah, this guy has to take. This guy's gonna lure him because he can't be harmed by him. This guy, I believe, lures him. He might be able to lure him. On this side, he has to line up, and but he has a longer weapon. Round 1 is the problem. So we're not going to do anything on round 1, maybe. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. On round 1, I think you're right. I think pike against sword guy, he takes him, he takes him. That leaves 3 for the captain. On round 1, do we do nothing on round 1? Try to get 1 single kill on round 1? I don't think we have to worry about it, really, to be quite honest with you. I think we're going to do this. We're going to just play on round 1. We grab all the guys. Done, done, done. Pike guy draws him on this side. It does in the sense that the captain either wants to draw more or less dudes, right? On round one, he could kill a guy for free and then done. Yeah, that's good for him. So good. Captain draws these three. He's going to drag that one in. But I don't think it matters. I think he still wins this fight. Captain goes here. It doesn't even matter what he plays. He will play his fastest fight. Oh, but he can, and his, no, you can't do that though. You can't, he's not the Amazon. Yeah, see, that's why round one, actually, he should, so round one, we will not draw anyone, and we'll try to kill this guy with a 1 or a 4. Done. Let's see if we get lucky. 5. No, so we don't kill anybody. Does he flip or not? He does not. Done. Round 2, we got to play like this. Our weapon is ready, but it sucks, so it doesn't matter. So we're going to have to play like this. We can't auto-hit anybody as the captain, and we have to fatigue every round. So it sort of sucks a little bit. So that was round 1. Nothing happened. Round 2, we're going to play like this. We need a 1 or a 4 for this to go well. We get a 6. That does not go well. So these guys shift up. This guy shifts to the bottom. Done. So we are going to miss. And so now it comes down to, does anyone flip? Does not. Does not. Does not. So this guy hits the captain because he intercepts him. The captain misses his guy, of course, down here. We intercept this. This guy intercepts us. He hits the helmet. The sharpness star goes away. He does light damage with armor. That does nothing. And we are done over here. We have to fatigue, though, which is the bad part. We're going to fatigue this chip because it's not going to be used this fight. There's no reason to play an H5. Over here. This guy does not line up. He goes to the bottom. Does he flip? That's interesting. He does not flip. He's going to miss. We're going to miss. Done. Down here, we're looking for a 1 or a 4. We get a 1. He lines up. It doesn't matter what happens. This axe goblin cannot kill the heavy armored. He does medium damage to him and then gets killed by the tremendous sword. Done. He is dead. Perfect. The militia man. 4. He's going to line up. He's not going to flip. This attack is faster than this attack. He's going to do medium damage to him and kill him. So this is our guys that have been killed by other dudes. Done. We're going to lure and save the captain some grief, pretty much. So now we're going to play like this. We're going to play entirely differently now. We're just going to play like this. With 1 goblin on us, we're going to play like this. If he flips, he dies. If he doesn't flip, he dies on a 1 or a 4. We have to fatigue fights. 1, he lines up. Does he flip? He doesn't. He is killed. We fatigue a fight. Always fatigue redundant ships first, if you can. This guy, 3, goes to the middle. Does he flip? He does. That puts him at a T5-5. So, fast attack wins, goes first. He undercuts him and hits him. Done. He is killed. Goes to the bottom. I mean, at this point, this battle is won. It's just a question of how quickly and do we have to fatigue to keep the battle going? They both miss. This guy goes to down 1. Does he flip? He does not. So we both miss. So it's miss. We are obviously going to play. We're going to not fatigue, though, right now. And we're going to play here. 1, he lines up, so he's dead. Doesn't matter what happens. He flips. This guy goes first. He has every attack is equal speed. Longest weapon goes first. The great swordsman kills this dude. Done. And then down here, 2. He goes to the bottom. Does he flip? He does. So, this guy's going to undercut him and do medium damage and kill him. So, unfortunately, the captain gets a whole 6 notoriety for that because he killed one of the goblins. So, 6x gobs for 6 prowess. Ugh, lame. Oh, he's in the bonus. And he takes the lead again. Okay. 3, 2. So now his score is 9, 12, 15 and a half. The dwarf is 5. Plus 2, 9, 12. Plus, that was the horde, if I'm not mistaken. He gets plus 1. Oh, God. Can we just stop the game here? Jesus Lord. Okay. Plus horde. 1. He has 10 cards, 10 card points right now. And a total of 16 and a half points. Goddamn ridiculous. Okay. The horde. And since the captain is also the killer of the sword goblin, or, you know, he gets to roll a die, let's get him the best weapon possible. He gets the braggart's blade. H6, H4. I'm not like captain right now. Oh my God. Let's get the item bag. Let's search it. He gets the braggart's blade. Let's look at the braggart's blade. We actually made it in paint.net. It is not a great weapon for most characters. It's good if you have one of those heavy weapons otherwise. We can't even carry it as the captain. We're going to have we're going to have our big guy carry it. So we definitely can't wield it. But it's going to be carried. Now that gives us 2 great treasures because this is a legendary, technically. But yeah, it is. It doesn't do much for us. It's okay for the White Knight, frankly. As it stands, because the White Knight can actually play slower chits, right? It is essentially the White Knight's sword with the two-handed axes alerted side. So alerted, this is better for the White Knight. The funny part is the White Knight probably will never take this weapon, right? Because we almost need to make that an H3 or even an H5 on the bad side just to make it a little better. Something we'll consider. It's 2 great treasures for the captain, but that doesn't help him because he's still, well, actually it does help him. He gets 1 and it takes a half point off of you. So sorry. That gives him 17 points. That gives you 5. Yeah, because, and I would too, because it's not like it's overpowered. You have a 1 in 6 chance of getting it on a 1 in 52 chance that card pops. Like, you know what I mean? Like 12 in 52, I suppose. Is that it for the day? Are we done for the day? Did we do all the killings and blah, 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 whatevers? I think we did. The captain is going to move and quest and hope for the best and hope to score his 18th point, which would be the most points I've seen in any game ever. Even with all the bonus points, like this is the highest scoring game that I've seen from any character. The dwarf is going to hide and move to the ghosts, well, into the valley, which is going to draw the ghost. But unfortunately, it's too little too late. And then I don't care what the Woods Girl does, but she is going to do the same thing. Someday I will roll not the same thing. You're going to enchant gold, move into the enchant gold, move to the spider. Got it. So SP, move. Done. Okay, let's roll this last couple days. This is day 27. We're really almost done. And the outcome is pretty much determined. 3 ogres, wolves, goblins, octopi. And again, that's not going to help the Woods Girl because if anything, but the goblins are all out or dead. So done. So she moves in and gets blocked again. The wizard enchants his gold chip. Let me do that for you. Done. And you move in to the spider. Nothing else appears. The dwarf is going here. I mean, he's going to hide. He should hide, right? Move to the valley, which he is going to do. So let's roll it for him. Fail once. Fail twice. Succeed on the third time. The ghosts always prowl, and so they prowl. And then the captain is going to move, and he's going to perform a quest phase. And so immediately he scores plant your flag. His 11th point. I mean, I will say he's really scored. He's really scored cards too. Like it's not even oh, he's just scored he just scored the categories. No. He scored the cards really well also. The ghosts always... No. It's the opposite. The ghosts always prowl in the original game. They always prowl and they always resurrect on day 7. Always. The ghosts are like every die. 1 through 6. Oh yeah, it was amazing. Like no, his luck was great, and I do love that occasionally, right? That weird vibe where you get an item and you go, well, now that I have this item, I can do this one thing I could never do. Yeah, the ghosts always prowl. That is absolutely the case. Okay, so I think that is our day. Nothing appears here. The dwarf has to fight the ghosts. And he does want to kill them, so I do think he's hidden. So he's going to ready his weapon, but he can't play any of these. So he's going to... He can't really ready his weapon, can he? Not by default. So that's the danger with this thing. Can't ready it and then use it. So he is going to have to just suck it up and he's going to attack. Doesn't matter what he plays. One to four. Three. Ah, the damn thing goes to here. Does it flip or not? It does not flip. So, it's not on our sheet. We miss. This flips. Done. Both of these things come to our sheet. We're going to play the duck chit. That's the special power. This is actually the best weapon for the ghost because he can act the dwarf because he can actually utilize it and still duck, and still have asterisk, right? Still play only 2 asterisks. So let's see where the ghosts end up. 3. These 2 switch. That does suck for him a little bit. Does the first ghost flip? No. Does the second ghost flip? No. So first attack is the T2, kills this ghost. Second attack is this ghost, and it does hit us. Slams into the tremendous armor. Does nothing but does a wound. And now we can no longer play this chit, so we will wound it. Done. Obviously, we're targeting this ghost now. Does it line up? And it's going to line up. It's going to die no matter what. Oh, and we're not readied, by the way. It does flip. It hits first, doing no damage because it's light against armor. It does nothing. And then we line up and kill it. That is 6 prowess for the dwarf, 2 and 4. He's up to 66. Doesn't... Oh, it does help him. He takes the point at least away from the captain. So he now has 13. The captain has 17. He also scores Ghost Hunt. And that scores him 1 more card for his 6th card. And that is 14 points. Well, that's the funny part. Like, he had a hired leader. I'm like, frick, let's just go get the Crypt of the Night. He can't be cursed. Done. You can curse an NPC all day, and it barely matters. So we might as well utilize that, and I did, and he got the good stuff. That is not bad stuff. It does slow you down considerably. But also, there are very few things that are going to damage or destroy that. And the ghosts are not that. He does have to fatigue, though. He has fatigued both rounds, I think. Oop, I don't know where that chit went, believe it or not. I think I dropped it. So we're going to fatigue this chit and this one for those 2 rounds we fought. It is tiring to fight in, but certainly useful as well. We are done. That's really it. So I mean, I'll be honest, the captain's going to hide twice. Or, hold on, he gets an extra move in the caves. He is going to hide and then move out to the Linden Woods. Extra hide, move to the Linden Woods. Because that way he actually gets his plant flag bonus. I don't know that it's going to matter, but he does get it. Because there's no chance of a monster popping because no one's going to be there. I do love the fact that this game is this weird, scary optimization game. I don't think it's going to matter, but 1d6 gold is what he would take to, if the dwarf was going to grab some gold or something, to try to keep that lead. The dwarf, on the other hand, I think is done. Well, he does get to draw another card, for better or worse. Secret of the High Pass, well, that's not going to happen, so we're done. I don't think we can score anymore with the dwarf. I don't think we score anymore with what's her face. Done. Do you got anything going on, or are we done? Should we call it here? Oh, you have to fight the spider. I assume you're sleeping him? Or you could magic arrow him. But that doesn't help you much. But what are you going to do to your spider, I suppose, is my question. Melt into... Oh, you melt him into mist with the scroll. Got it. Okay, so you're going to melt into mist. He is melted. Done. I don't even know what to do with that. I'm going to put a little wizard symbol on him. Because he is permanently mist now. What are you going to do for your... Do you have anything for your day 28? If not, we probably call it and we chat for the last few minutes. What do you got going on? Welcome to voice accent. No, stop it. Close. Gold magic, move to the rogues. Okay, that's cool. I want a buddy if I can have one. What, you don't have a buddy. Where's your buddy? You don't have a buddy. Keep in mind there's black magic in every clearing. You have 2 gold. You have 2 gold. You can cast Summon Aid. You can cast Summon Aid on Woodfolk Patrol, Soldiers, and Guard. You can't do the Soldiers because the captain has them. You could do the Guard. So you're going to what? Let's say... You have $2. Remember, you got 2 gold from killing the archer. Remember? 2 gold. Yeah, you know what? Yes. Let's do that. Sure. I agree with that. Well, but you don't get him now. You have to cast that. That's a spell you have to cast. So, I mean, what's your strategy in general? You're going to have black magic on day 28. So, you need a type 6, which you have done. So, you want to hide. So, we're going to hide. Is it hide, 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 move? You could hide, alert move if you wanted to alert this chit and thus keep it in. You don't have to cast sleep immediately, but you could keep it in your back pocket in case things go awry. You could cast it and hit anyone you wanted to, right? You know what I mean? Like you could hide, alert, move to the end. So 2 hides, alert, move to the end. If something goes terribly wrong, you can sleep as many of them as you want to and keep as many awake as you want to. Yeah. But you don't hide initially. So this is alerted, which I usually denote by just skewing it because I don't have any good way to do it. Well, you don't get your buddy until you go in. You have to go in because you can't cast the spell until it's not a permanent spell. It's a combat spell. So it's a summon. So you would go in hidden, round 1, cast the spell. That guy appears. If anyone's off, if anyone's no, you don't do it after the hide. It's just literally you go in hidden at the end of the day. Combat occurs and you can cast it, right? And you're the only one with anything going on. I don't think anybody else scores. He's done. He's effectively done. The Woods girl, let's face it, is done. Let's not even worry about her. Let's just see how this goes. I think this is a good move. So hide, alert, into the end. Done. Right? Let's do that. Monster roll just in case. It doesn't matter, but let's see. Oh, two. You got two. Two rolls. 2 and 1. So the dragon would have disappeared. The serpents and demons would have disappeared. The company's going to show up at the end, but only at the end of the day. Do you like the company or do you hate the company? You are unfriendly with let's not. I'm not even going to worry about it. No, you don't like the company. It's unfriendly. They're unfriendly to you. Here. Yeah, you can check it out. I'm not. Sure. So you hide. One fail. Success. You're hidden. You move in. You have a chit alerted. Done. Company appears. This chit is cocked. You can attack the rogues for sure. And or the company. On round 1, you're what? Casting, I assume, right? That makes sense. No, they cannot get you if you're hidden. That is absolutely true. But you will become unhidden once you start, like, whacking people or... Yes. A buddy would be preferable. Probably on round 1, my guess would be. So the question is, they must what? At least be friendly to you? Yes. So who can you grab? You can grab the woodfolk, patrol, soldiers, or guard. The soldiers technically are hired, so you cannot grab the soldiers because the captain has them, but you could get a guard. And all the guard are effectively the same. Yep, so you get the unhired guard. Done. Top guy. He comes to you. He is here. He is your buddy for the rest of the combat. And unfortunately, you sort of have to keep your shit for sleep because otherwise you could magic arrow someone at the 0, right, a 0 time. But then you'd burn your gold and you would not have as much leeway. But right now, all these guys are on your guy's sheet. Missile spell round 2 from hidden. Oh, you're like, no, whatever. We got this. Okay, so that's round 1. You get a guy. Done. No one's on your sheet. You roll to stay hidden, I assume. Done. You're hidden. Round 2, you can have this guy attack, but he will get everybody. Keep that in mind. But round 2, you want a missile from hidden. Black magic is good for summon aid, which you've cast. I'm going to categorize these guys by guys that can hurt your guy and guys that can't hurt your guy. You do, you have gold. So the top row are guys that cannot hurt your dude. It is the same as sleep. Yep. That's the unfortunate part. If you can kill these two and still somehow... But by the way, these guys are very difficult to deal with. You could sleep them with the oh, but you'll come awake as soon as you hit multiple targets. You're not hidden anymore. That's not great. Oh, that's bad. Okay. How do you do this to make it work? Because round one you summoned. You need slightly more help than you have, I will say that, but these guys can't hurt this guy. So if you could get a situation where these guys were gone and this guy was just drawing all these guys, you'd be fine. The problem is as soon as you cast sleep on two dudes, you immediately become unhidden. And then 4 of these guys are on you. If you can cast sleep on one dude and randomly somehow kill the other guy... No, you can't use a missile spell because it is the same as sleep. You could, again, you could missile one. You could missile one, have this guy target one. And then I don't care about the rest of these guys. They're on your sheet, but they won't hurt you. And maybe you luck out. Or you could sleep one, and maybe this guy kills the second one. That's what you have to do. You have to somehow single target one of these guys. Missile one. Okay. Yep, okay. So... this guy is taking all these dudes on. I don't know which side is better, but my guess is this side is better so he does not get gang tackled by, auto-killed by these guys. You sort of have to not get auto-killed. Oof, I don't know where to put these guys. I would probably put these guys in the same box, and then these guys can go almost anywhere. And then you target one of them. And then, frankly, he targets the other one. So we'll make you the upside, and he's the downside. And you're going to shoot. It doesn't matter. Like, you're going to hit no matter what. Like, you hit him no matter what. But we might as well cover his move, right? You know what I mean? Like, you might as well cover him. And you're sort of hoping he lines up and doesn't flip. Oh, that's right. You don't have to play this. You don't have to play this. Like, this isn't even... which sucks a little bit. You do need the gold magic, though. Because this is a times 0 no matter what. So you don't... you're going to fatigue just the gold? Ugh. Okay. And cast with that. So, done. Yeah, you need color only. I would cover his move, though. All right, let's see where these guys end up. We're hoping for a 1 or a 4, I think. We get a 1. So these guys are going to shift around, but the ones are going to stay in place entirely. We're looking for the top box to not flip, and it does. That is the killer. Ugh, that sucks. Okay. Doesn't matter about the rest of these boxes, frankly. It doesn't matter. It's round 2. Round 1, you'd have had to have been jumped by all of them. That's the problem. So, this spell goes off first and hits this guy, for sure. You roll 2 dice on the missile table. Of course, of course. And your combat's going to end. He's dead. And no one is killed on this side. Do you remain hidden or not? I'm going to roll 6 for you. No, I'm not. Of course, that would be the roll to have. Done. This guy is killed. At that point, the battle is sort of over, really. Those guys hit you automatically next round. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, done. You're hidden. End of game. I agree. Not terrible. That was the highest scoring game I've ever... By the way, highest scoring game I've ever seen. 31 points on the top 2 characters. Plus 6, right? So 37 points. Pretty high. Pretty high game. No, that was good. I wish it was more competitive. But yeah, the captain jumped out super early. And that's sort of his game. He's playing his game, right? Hire the guard, hire the soldiers, go romp. In this case, he happened to find the lair and just loot the shit out of it, and it was great. Done. I enjoyed it. I enjoy all of these. I love chat. I love the idea that chat's playing the game. I said, I wish we had a little bit more. I sort of get it. It's not that, you know, right? It's not like no one's watching right now anyway. It's 2 of us. It's literally you and someone else and me, and we're here. I'd still play this all. I would still play this all the time. So fun game. We should do Dragons Down at some point for fun. A little bit wonkier because I almost think at that point maybe we just get on Discord. I don't know if you're okay with having your voice on the video, but that's up to you. We'll talk about that later. So that was our chat game. The captain and the dwarf kicked it. I almost thought the dwarf could pull it off, but again, the captain sort of you know, at the end made sure that no one was going to take his first place. So 17-14. If we were keeping score across, you know, in a tournament, it would be 4-3. The wizard would score 2 and the wizard girl would score 1. I felt bad for the woods girl. That was my saddest part, is the woods girl's sort of performance. That's sort of not indicative of what she does, but that's where we're at. So, oh no, Rob, all good, man. Here's the thing. So, couple things. One thing, I'll play Magic Realm with you any day. You tell me, we'll play. Heck, if you just want to get on Discord and play, we'll play. I don't know, that you have probably less time than I do. So you tell me when and where and what you want to do, and I'm down for it. So keep that in mind. Send me a message and we'll talk. Done. Second thing, I do think I'm going to take the vampire sorcerer offline and I'm going to play him on video. No live streams. He's dead. To the live streams, he is dead. He has been killed. He died 3 times. Done. He is out. But I will, yeah, download Discord. We'll talk about it. But we're going to keep him going on video and just keep him going until the end. We're going to play through the game. I realize the 3 and out is great, but I never get to end the game. Let's do it. Let's end the game and just pound it out with the vampire sorcerer. Done. Third thing is, on Friday, please join me on Friday. We're either going to play the new character, the illusionist one-handed swordswoman, or we're going to be playing Elemental Fallen Enchantress, the remaster. It should be out on Thursday, I think. What day is it today? The 23rd. It should be out today because it's midnight here. So tomorrow. And then that's what we're going to do on Friday. We're going to play the remaster, see what the remaster is all about. I love Fallen Enchantress. I'm surprised they decided to revive it. Let's see what happens. I don't know why I'm talking about what we're going to do next. There's only 2 of us on the damn channel. I will see you guys later. Rob, thank you very much. I will talk to you later, man. I hope you're doing okay. Ping me and we'll get you, we'll get another game going soon. Okay? Have a good night, man.